Hey everyone, welcome to our channel, and today I'll be reading Akatsuki Extruder by H. Bakugou on Tumblr. So let's get into it. Having hard eyes for Class 1A's quote-unquote new sense was a bit of a challenge, especially when your adoptive father was the homeroom teacher, Mr. Aizawa. He had adopted you when you were a little older than 7, and you had been with him ever since, having shown to him that you wanted to be a hero just like him. He enrolled you in TOI despite his worries, through recommendation, and you got in. That was how you met Katsuki. He was loud, abrasive, strong, and driven, and so much more. But you, he was almost sweet. He could not call you his friend out loud, even when Kirishima teased him for it. But he did consider you at least an acquaintance. That was until the night of the school festival, when he kissed you. It was simple and sweet. Under the star-filled sky, his lips on yours, tasting vaguely of cinnamon from the sweet roll he'd had earlier. When you pulled away, he tucked his hands back into his pockets, removing them from cupping your face. You smiled at him, your eyes lit up by fireworks, being shot out into the sky. The week after, training was much different. Even just seeing Katsuki sent your heart running a mile a minute. It was pounding out of your chest, the ghostly feeling of his lips, still lingering on your own. During the week of training, Aizawa had picked up on the fact that you had gotten noticeably stronger, which could only mean one thing: you were falling in love. It was not a bad thing, but as a father, he was concerned. Who had you been talking with? Did any of your classmates know? His dad instincts were really kicking in. He did not want to intrude and overstep his boundaries, but he was ultimately curious. Who had captured your heart? At first thought, he might have picked Kaminari. The two of you were close. But through further inspection, Kaminari did not act indifferently around you. There was no evidence of the two of you being a couple, so you quickly stepped away from the theory. What you doing, Sho? Mike's natural loud voice scared Aizawa. He whipped his head around and sighed. I think I found Wine's boyfriend. She has gotten stronger, and since her quirk's influence was love. You want to know who's got the heart of your little girl? Mike teased. And Aizawa just turned back around, watching as the students trained, keeping an eye on you in particular. Your control of light had gotten much better, being able to pinpoint locations and send out your hardened rays like missiles. You were definitely much stronger than before. You know, she could have just trained a little better. You sure it's love? Mike asked, curious if Aizawa was just overthinking like usual. Perhaps letting his own worries about seeing you grow up and fall in love really just got the best of him. I am almost positive. I'm just trying to figure out who it is. Aizawa knew it was not the best idea to snoop around in your business, but he was simply curious, he justified. And as your father, he wanted good things for you. I'll keep an eye out for you. And by the end of the week, almost the entire staff had been watching out for you, reporting back to Aizawa about who you had been hanging out with. And with every report, almost every staff member saw you and Katsuki together. At the same time each day, you had been in Katsuki's dorm, sitting with him, going over math for ectoplasm, of course. And Katsuki was focused on his work. But you were a bit worried. Katsuki had asked you out, and you had said yes, of course. That being 2 days ago. Hey, Bakugou, you paused, getting his attention. Yeah, he questioned, setting his pen down to look at you. His crimson eyes were filled with intrigue as he looked at you with a gentle expression. I've been needing to tell you something. He began to wonder if he should tell the truth or make something up. He figured the sooner the better. Leaning in to kiss him once more, before letting him know the truth, you were interrupted as soon as your lips landed on his. Knocking on the door startled the both of you. He gave Katsuki a confused look as he jumped up to answer it. And Mr. Aizawa, standing standing in front of the door, his arms crossed over his chest. "What do you need?" Katsuki asked, confused as to why his homeroom teacher was currently standing at his door. Giving you a soft expression, Mr. Aizawa glanced at Katsuki, and you swallowed a lump in your throat. Standing up, "Bakugou?" He spoke softly, walking over toward them. "Yeah, babe," Katsuki smirked, using that term as if her dad was not just standing in the doorway. "Katsuki, meet my dad." "Dad, meet Katsuki," he blurted, introducing the two. And Katsuki's eyes slowly widened, his head turning back to look at Mr. Aizawa. "Dad, like he's your adoptive father, but father nonetheless." You got Katsuki off before you could make the situation worse. "I was going to tell you, but we just started dating and it's okay. I am not mad. Keep him in line." Mr. Aizawa nodded towards Katsuki with a smile, patting your head, before giving a few more words. "And you," Katsuki was ready to back up to the elder, defending his love for you. "If she's truly happy with you, then I'm happy as well." Katsuki's heart warmed at the man's words. Glancing at you, he really saw so much in you. Love, kindness, power, and strength. Someone he loved. Someone he wanted to spend the rest of his time with. He really was in love with you, and he couldn't imagine falling for anyone else. Yeah, whatever you say, old man." Katsuki huffed, wrapping an arm around your waist. You giggled a bit and shook your head. "Get back to your dorm room soon." Aizawa spoke to you, knowing that curfew was coming soon. "I will. Love you, Dad." "Love you too." Closing the door, Katsuki pressed his lips onto yours, no longer wanting to wait. You kissed him back and smiled. "Don't tell me you're going to make him regret letting you go without having to clean the entire dormitory." You paused, your breath coasting over his lips. "Oh, I am going to." Katsuki smirked. Katsuki was an amazing boyfriend, and when the time came for him to come to one of your little family dinners, where you and Mr. Aizawa sat and ate, talking about what happened, Katsuki was satisfied. You made sure that they both were not butting heads the entire time. But at the end of it, when you were waiting for Katsuki to finish clearing the table, you overheard him talking to your dad. "I really like her. She really likes you too." Aizawa glanced back, spotting you. You let out a small laugh, watching as Katsuki's cheeks flushed red. "Hey, dumbass, are you eavesdropping?" He paid no mind to his soppy hands as he charged at you, but not before getting caught by Aizawa's scarf. "No running inside." His hair flared up, his eyes glowing red, and there was a feeling of warmth deep down into your heart. One that you would cherish forever. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I did making it. Anyway, goodbye.